Hello and welcome to NSK's PV Power Hour for June 24th, 2017. Brought to you by NewSchoolCannon.com. My name is Yoshi, and as always, I'm joined by Charlie Drake. Wakita, what's up?
Nothing.
Nothing is up, and we also have Chase Lim penetrating the idol industry.
Yo, what up?
That's
It's your boy.
That's his tagline on Google Hangouts, so it must be true.
Well, I tried to change it for the record, but Google Hangouts froze for me, so I can't change it back.
Google Hangouts, the leading source of video chats that can be recorded.
Yeah.
And there's a shit ton of problems still.
Completely froze up on me last week.
Yeah, fucking.
Thanks, Google.
They clearly don't have their priorities straight.
I was watching Yoshi as nothing but a black screen all week, all of last podcast. So
Nice. That's what I go for. Alright, so we got another batch of idol PVs to talk about. First up, Stella Beats. Song's called Summer, Summer, Kami-sama. Get it? Huh? Get it, guys?
yeah.
Because in Japanese, you say it's Sama, Sama, Kami-sama.
Oh,
Ha ha
God.
ha.
Alright, I'm off the podcast. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, peace.
It's
God,
the
that's-
God Summer.
No.
So, it's a song about the god of summer. This song, like, super stereotypical idol song, you know, the typical samba reggaeton beat that is popularized by Shonan Kaze in J-pop, at least. And, yeah.
The music video is as typical as the music, too.
Yeah.
They go to the beach. They draw stuff in the sand. They dance on the beach with a fading away drone shot and like above angles and stuff, and I feel it's like nothing too new in this execution.
Yeah, literally zero innovation, which is fine. That's most of the time for idols. The idols
Yeah.
aren't well known for its pushing of genres and execution, so it is
Yep.
another one of those.
I do gotta say though, the sand that they're drawing and the stuff that they're drawing looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Like they're doing these like cool drawings of like shark eating a fish or something like that.
Wish I could draw that well.
yeah. I don't have that skill either. The lighting is kind of inconsistent from shot to shot. It's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably because they shot it in like multiple days or something, or you know, one day or
Clouds
one part of the
moving
day. Yeah, it was
over.
cloudy. Yeah, exactly. One time it had you know, more sunshine than the other shots. So there's a little bit of a color inconsistency, but it's nothing too bad. But it is pretty noticeable.
Yeah, you can also see beach walkers walking around behind them in different shots and then being gone in the next
Yeah,
because it's a different take.
plot holes. Ugh.
Obviously, this group is not rich enough to buy out a section of the beach for the afternoon, so they just had to use the public part of the beach
Yeah.
Yeah,
where everyone's surfing and stuff.
They don't have them Avex connections.
No.
Yeah.
They can't get the private beach.
Yeah, don't they own like an island or something?
Avex
they, like-
probably owns a lot of
Probably.
things.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
surprise me.
Yeah, so you know what though? It's a pretty good location. Japan doesn't have like the prettiest beaches because the sand tends to be dark brown to black. So it's not like the typical Hawaiian white sandy beach type of thing. So Japanese beaches for me aren't very pretty, but this one is actually pretty good looking. It's
Yeah.
definitely towards the south.
Is this actually Japan?
I don't know. It might
this
not
a-
be. It could be like Guam or something, but, a group that gets 1,300 views on their PVs. I'm not sure if they have the money to fly all the members to Guam and equipment and staff. So I would,
Yeah, probably.
my guess would be, I don't know, at best Yokohama. I don't even know if Yokohama's beaches are that pretty. But yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah, it could be Yokohama.
Could be
Possibly.
Okinawa, it's possible, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
They need some like steel drums or something in this.
Well, the
Yeah.
music is very typical of that, like having steel drums and stuff. So
Yeah, but they don't have the steel drums in it.
right. So it's kind of missing,
Yeah.
but it retains every other aspect of the drum beat being very specific in the horns. So it still sounds like that Shonan Kaza music. That
It's
group
the
likes to do.
it's the typical idol way of just half-assing the genre so that it stays very vanilla.
I can't think of a summer song with this beat that I liked since Link's Hanabi or Up Up Typhoon by Up Up Girls. So and
A really commercial version of this kind of beat would be like Kitagawa Kenji
yeah, Kito
and then
Kenji.
B48.
Yep. Same beat. So I mean, that wasn't so much of like a summer song. This screams summer song. While Kitagawa Kenji
yeah.
was less so, like the beat
Yeah.
itself for sure. But yeah,
The PV was definitely not
no,
a summer PV.
great PV though. So it's good. It's good for what it is.
It's not terrible. It's
Yeah.
they got catchy little tagline going on. The summer summer da, 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 thing. It's not it's not very notable, but it's not terrible.
No,
if-
it's pretty
good.
average.
Yeah, it's average.
Yeah.
It gets the job done. It's got some moments, but one thing that did kind of annoy me is I don't like when groups mention themselves in the song like directly, or
Oh, did they say the name?
yeah, they say Stella Beats. It's really corny.
AKB.
Yeah,
Dun, 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 dun. 48.
That's basically how that song goes. It's just a fucking, it's a fart noise in the intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, River is a great song if you take out the intro. Yes. So yeah, it's okay. Gets the job done.
I feel like this group is in an awkward position with only 4 members. It's like it's not quite enough members, and it's too many members at the same time.
It's awkward because they're missing that fifth to have the focal point.
Yeah, they're missing that
middle.
5th member. Or
You're saying it would be better if they were a 3-person group or a 5-person group.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're kind of in that awkward spot where they just don't quite have enough or too many members. Either way.
That's the big problem with Tokyo Girls style when they lost one.
I don't so much get that with TGS because, He-chan's always been the center.
Yeah,
this-
but you're missing like the focal center, I guess, in performance.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about Stella Beats to say if they actually have a dedicated center.
Mm-hmm.
So Dell says they added a member, which I guess is ex Galette.
Yeah, the
So-
yellow member.
Yeah.
So they messed up the natural order.
Yeah. Wait. Says she's from Party Rockets. Was she in like 3 different groups?
Probably.
She's just being passed around like all the
Yeah. Or is this another Fujita Akari? I don't know. But. Oh god, it's totally her. I think.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Yes, Party Rockets.
Yeah.
All right. Should we?
Yeah,
we
why
rate
don't
out?
we? Yeah, why don't we rate it? Chase, go ahead.
I'll give this song like a nice 72. It's starting to put me in that summer mood.
Yep, it's summer. All right, it's fucking 85 degrees in my room.
Yeah, I've been working outside recently. It's been like 106 degrees, and
Nice.
I'm roasting a lot because I have to wear all black on the patio.
God.
So it's definitely summer. And I'll give this PV like a 70. I don't want to be mean, but yeah, it's not too crazy. It's okay.
Yeah. I'd probably give the song like a 73. It's very average, but it's got some catchy parts to it. The PV I'd probably give about the same as 73. It's very average. There's nothing special about it.
Yeah.
I'll give the PV a 70. It's shot nicely. The color inconsistencies are, I just don't like the color overall as well. It's just not very attractive looking in terms of color. You would think, Summer Song would be a little brighter, but it actually looks dark and kind of sad. I'll give the song a 71. Like it probably just a tad more than the PV. It's got its catchy moments, but they say their group name, which happens to be a little pet peeve of mine. I think it's a little corny, for the most part. So, yep, that's Stella Beats, Summer Summer Kami-sama. Next up on Yurumerumo, Majoko Meg-chan.
Before we move on, I hope you know that every idol group that ever says their name in their song, they're just copying like DJ Khaled, because he always has to say his name in every song.
Does he? I don't
And
know.
he always says his call. He's like, "We best records, Maybach music, DJ Khaled, another one." He just says that in every song. So idol groups are just copying DJ Khaled. Just wanted to put that out there.
I'm okay with the fact that I can't name a single DJ Khaled song, so
Yeah,
I think
you
I'll
should be
live.
proud of that. You
Yeah,
should
I
be
think
very proud of that
I feel
fact.
pretty good about that. I think Draco
Yeah.
can say the same.
Yeah, I can't name
Yeah.
him either.
I know who he is, but that's it.
Yeah, he has that cell phone commercial.
He was on Vine.
Yeah.
He was one. He's the American Idol. Not related to the show, but he's our American Idol.
No, that's Justin Bieber.
Oh, no, he's Canadian.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
I know.
Yeah, he's Canadian Idol. Our American Idol's DJ Khaled. All right. Anyway,
So, speaking of Japanese idols on Yurumerumo, they are Japanese idols.
Or they're spies.
Sure, they might be spies. First thing that came to my head after I listened to this, because I wasn't familiar with Majoko Mega-chan, but it is totally a magical girl show from the 70s.
Yeah.
yeah.
the
Wait,
song-
isn't this a cover?
It's a
Yes.
cover. It's basically the same as Mahou Sky Sally, which they did previously, which is also a magical girl show from the 70s.
This is very much a girl power song.
Yes.
Yeah. Anime music from the 70s are very specific sounding. Like if you listen to the Mazinger Z or Combattler V, those mech shows, those theme songs are basically the same as this song in terms of stylings and melody. It's the same. It's incredible how that generation had such a specific sound, and
It still bleeds into music today.
yeah, it's incredible
Oh,
how
yeah.
it sounds exactly like that through a cover.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't need to read the title of the song to go, this has to be a fucking cover of a song from the 70s and probably an anime. And
Yeah.
here we go.
Yeah,
Definitely got the dated feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of, once I started listening to it, I'm like, this is a cover. But I didn't actually bother looking it up to find out if it was.
Yeah, I mean the title, after you look at the title, you're like Majoko Megu, Meg the Little Witch. It's like, okay, that's a very specific reference. So it would be weird that a composer for Anjurumu would be like, oh, let's make a fictional character on the spot for a song. So it would be kind of ridiculous if it wasn't based on some other work.
Yeah.
So
I'm kind of surprised there are these kinds of woman empowerment lyrics in the 70s. I guess.
I mean, they had
In this-
Sally, they had Cutie Honey, they had those shows where it was huge shows in Japan. Those magical girl shows were huge. So
Was Cutie Honey really an girl empowerment song, though?
I mean, it's a main character that kicks ass, who's a woman.
Yeah, but I'm not sure the song was so much.
Yeah, maybe not, but yeah, there were. I think there was enough at least in the anime. I'm not sure about like the TV or movie industry in Japan, which is still behind anime industry in terms of world relevance. So,
Yeah.
it's. I'm sure anime was probably way more ahead of its time than everything else.
And now it's regressed.
As Miyazaki would say, yes. It is now a mistake.
Yes.
Yeah.
So are they just gonna keep? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so are ANGERME just gonna keep covering like magical like witch songs like every year? Or oh wait, no, never mind. This has been 2 years since the Witch. So I guess in like 2 years they're gonna do like
They'll do Cutie Honey.
yeah, yeah, they'll do Cutie Honey.
They'll do Precure.
Yeah.
Card
God.
Captor Sakura.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. Lyrical Nanoha.
Yeah, but see, those they are witches. They all have to be
Magica.
witches. Yeah. Yo, if they covered Madoka Magica, that would be fucking lit.
Nanoha was a kind of a witch.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
talking just magical girl shows. in
Yeah,
general.
but ANGERME has a trend of like covering witch
Yeah.
shows, I guess. All
So
two.
next
all
up,
two
Lil,
songs,
Lil Witch Academia. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think Cardcaptor Sakura was fairly along those lines too.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's definitely a magical girl show.
All right,
Very
so
popular.
2019. That's when we expect the next one. Get
Yeah.
on it.
All right,
Get
so
on that,
put your
ANGERME.
money down, boys, on that. I would say
Alrighty.
yes, it's gonna happen. So let's talk about the PV. It's shot in one set. It has greenish, bluish drapes in the background, velvet drapes, and 3 mirrors that project deck of cards that are floating about in a pink space. Maybe that's a Meg the Little Witch reference that I don't know because I've never seen Meg the Little Witch.
Or they
Yeah.
can just, or they might just be trying to be like
Magic.
cards, magic,
Yeah.
disappearing,
Yeah.
cool stuff.
Oh no, Meg. I just googled Meg the Little Witch. She has cards. So
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
That's the connection.
there you go.
So there you go. The next one will be Cardcaptor Sakura.
So cards, yes. The
Yeah.
Yeah.
through line wasn't magical girls. It was actually cards. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what Sally the Witch had. So
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure either. Yeah. So it's one set. Really, nothing happens. No storyline. No crazy effects. There's like semi little sets where there's like a mirror and then the members are like not doing makeup in front of it but pretending to do makeup in front of it.
hmm
They're just standing in front of it. So
I like some of the visual effects. They got like when they move their hands. Sometimes they got like the Disney Channel like fairy sparkles going on.
yeah, it's
Behind
like
them.
Tinkerbell dust.
Yeah,
It's Tinkerbell crop dusting.
yeah.
Just farting everywhere.
I didn't need that mental image. Thanks, man.
But how else can it? How do you explain it then? Huh?
I don't want to think about like a Tinkerbell strapped to each ANGERME like member's hand, just like ripping ass, like while they throw their hands all over the
Fart
place.
dust, man. It's
Yeah.
farts are shit particles. So yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Oh my god.
Sucks, man.
I just don't like the way the lyrics either were translated or originally. I'm not sure which, but
Well, we all know whose fault that is.
it might be the translation. But I don't know. I don't like the lyrics for this song.
Well, it's literal. So
Yeah. I got tits on my chest.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically one of the lines in the song.
yeah. Well, you know, it's from the 70s.
I don't know how empowering that line is, but okay.
Oh, girls have
I-
titties, you know.
And then it's just like
beat around the bush, literally.
And it's like, if I open my lips sweetly, boys will be my slaves. It's like, whoa.
It's powerful, man. That's making, making slaves of men. That's powerful. Powerful lady, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some guys like that too.
Yeah, they like being dominated, like little. I'm not gonna say it.
It's a C word.
Oh yeah.
No. I was
The-
gonna say P.
Oh, okay.
And the line following the one about the wrestler, that's the evidence I can do anything. Okay, you got boobs, so you can do anything.
I mean, when I was like maybe in my teenage years, when I things happen and I see them, I might have let things slide.
Yeah.
Oh, boobs!
You guys are sexist pigs.
Yeah. Well, when I was 13 or 14, I didn't know any better.
Actually, I would say I would go in the opposite direction by saying that line is really freaking stupid for a song that's essentially girl power.
I mean, you're taking it as girl power, but
Yeah,
at the end of
this
the
is
day, it's a
true.
theme song for a magical girl show from the 70s. It's just
That still
what do you
doesn't
expect?
mean it couldn't be, but
Yeah, but it's not. They're not trying to make. Anime is kind of backwards in that they're not trying to empower anyone of anything. So
They want to empower their wallets.
actually, Japan
Yeah.
doesn't empower anything ever. So, yeah,
Only their
That-
main
that's true.
protagonist.
yeah,
Yeah, the main protagonist got all the plot armor in the world.
yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
Except for Berserk.
That's
Rest in peace,
suffering.
Guts. Yeah, that's just terrible.
Guts is suffering.
Yeah.
All right, let's Reito.
Yeah. Chase, rate it.
I'll give this song like a 73. It's reminiscent, like you said previously, it's reminiscent of that 70s style sort of anime OP, but I feel like the rearrangement of it or whatever, I don't get the same kind of vibe I would get from like the original of it. It feels very sterile to me. At least that's how I feel. Unless they're using the original like instrumental and I just got pranked. But it feels very Hello Projected, very toned down a bit. What's up?
I'm curious if what the original actually sounds like.
I feel like I feel like the original would be better. Like,
Oh, I'm sure.
yeah.
As it is most of the time for covers.
Yeah.
Like, just because they have, like, Hello Project has a history, too, of kind of watering down covers that they do. Like, they never really improve and expand on it. And, like the whole point of doing a cover is to, like, make it your own and pay homage at the same time while, like, trying to make it better. But
Right, this isn't like
it's
a
like-
Hello Project take on it. This is just a modern take.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like okay, I have a cookie cutter, and this cookie cutter has been cutting out some shit with like really good quality dough. I'm gonna take this cookie cutter and like cut out like really subpar cookies with it, Like, and here's the subpar cookies. That's kind of how I see it.
So you're saying, if this song had whoa whoa whoas and tsunku grunts, it would be like the best song ever.
No, but all right, maybe it'd be more interesting.
Whoa
It-
whoa whoa.
All right, yeah, and I'll give this PV. PV's like a 70 again. And it's, whatever. It's nothing too incredible. It's like some of the effects were cool, but the sets were, even though they're related to the show, it's relatively uninspired. They're just kind of standing there sometimes, trying to look cute. That's about it. Drake Code.
Yeah, the originals definitely got less to the instrumentals, but I think it's better.
Yeah, this one's overproduced, I guess you could say.
Yeah. I'm gonna give the song a 68. I don't like the lyrics more than just what I mentioned. I don't like the shalalan parts. And I don't know if there's like some weird archaic Japanese or just some really weird lyrical choices with like the sneaking in part, but I don't like the way that sounds.
Sneaking in, dude.
It sounds like they're saying like vitamin or something. It's weird. So yeah, I don't really care for this song. The PV I'll give like a 72. It's all right. The outfits are all right, and the way it's shot's done all right. So it's not too bad.
I'll give the PV a 71. It's shot nicely, but it's one set. It's boring. There's nothing really going on. Song, I'll give 70. It's catchy, but it feels very dated for the obvious reasons. And yeah, it's not all that catchy, but it's fine. That's on Yurumerumo Majoko Megu-chan. Next up, Yurumerumo, You'll Melt More. Bunmei.
I'm melting. And you're melting, too.
I'm melting. It's so hot.
And I'm not.
I'm dying right now.
Can I skip, like, the first 2 minutes of this?
Sure. They're talking.
About what?
I love interviews.
Ano is like, I made some mistakes in middle school, so I got into high school, and I wanted to make friends, and blah, blah, blah. The other member's like, oh, I want to be in a metalcore group, but I'm doing this right now, blah, blah, blah. And the other girl's like, I worked at a restaurant, blah, blah, blah. And the other girl's like, I like to study, blah, blah, blah. So there you go.
We got really
they go to
boring
karaoke.
lives.
Yep. Saved you guys 2 minutes.
Our lives are really boring.
Yep.
Not arguing with that.
Yeah, so the song was actually written and composed by Omori Seiko, which you would never think because I don't think this song's that good.
Yeah.
It's
It sounds like one of the Omori Seiko songs where it was in the vault and she just pulled it out.
Yeah. And there's this one specific line in the chorus which has the same melody of like 6 AKB songs, and I can't get it out of my head. Like, it's incredible how many times I've heard that melody in AKB songs.
Is it the
Yes.
Yeah, that bullshit. Yeah.
That second half of the chorus, that start is
it's so
da 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 da. That is like 10 AKB songs. New Ship.
Check.
Yeah, New Ship has that. The one I can think of off the top of my head is New Ship. And Gingham Check, yes. It's the same exact melody.
Oh god, now that you mentioned that.
Dude, that's the first thing I noticed about this song. I'm like, that's why I checked to see who wrote it, because I missed it in the credits. In the intro, you see that it says written and composed by Omori Seiko. I didn't see it the first time. So I had to go check and see who wrote it. I'm like, is it like Inoue Yoshimasa, the guy who writes for AKB all the time? No, it's Omori Seiko. And I was like, this is an Omori Seiko song? It really kind of underwhelming.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that bothered me really, really bad. But the rest of the
can
song
never
is
hear this song again.
Exactly. I just can't think of this song without thinking of AKB ever. From now on. But yeah, it's not that it's an AKB ass song. It's a very mellow, atmospheric kind of song in the verse. Then it kind of builds into the chorus and it turns into a very straightforward idol pop song.
Yeah.
With rock elements.
Turns into a rather happy song.
Yeah.
with their like depressed vocals.
Right.
That's
That's why it sounds like AKB, and it's scary.
I'd say there's more emotion in the vocals, and not nearly the
group-
forcing them into a box and having the same vocals.
The
I
group
mean,
speak AKB.
I wouldn't say that this is powerful though, because basically everyone in Yurumerumo sings in the falsetto pitch, so it's not very powerful. It's just like I could sing it like that too. That's how they sing. It's not powerful either. So
Well, I would no.
That's the appeal, right, guys?
yeah, whisper vocals. Yeah, that's my
I love
fetish.
ASMR idol groups. Oh yeah.
That's Sugar Peach Snow.
I wouldn't call
yeah.
this. Yeah, I wouldn't call this whisper vocals necessarily.
It's not. It's not at all.
It's falsetto.
It's. I don't know. There's almost a feeling of like sadness or depression. Or
Well, that's a
longing
Yurumerumo thing, right?
to
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like an undercurrent in this song. It's not like in your face, like
I
some
mean-
of their other stuff.
I mean, it matches the tone of the video and like the story or whatever, because like they're all singing in like their workplaces or whatever, and they were dreaming about what they wanted to do or whatever.
I don't
you
think
know?
they actually work there. I think they were just
Or,
Yeah.
they just picked one karaoke
Faux-
location per member and just made them sing by themselves, and then made them sing together in one karaoke.
well, wasn't one of them like singing in like a bar or something?
Yeah, it looked like a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she's wearing a uniform. I thought that was like her workplace or something.
it could have been. Yeah, one of the members does mention that she worked.
Or
At
maybe it's just a
restaurant,
karaoke bar or something.
So, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean they're all singing in different, various locations. Blue is singing in a bar or restaurant, something that has a stage, and I'm not too sure her location isn't the one they used for the group shot.
Yeah, it's honestly hard to tell. It's really dark.
Yeah. I like this song though, and I don't know why. There's just something about it I like.
I'm glad you do.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the song at all. I think it has to do with the instrumentals being absurdly weak and unimpressive and boring and flat. And
For an Omori Seiko song, at least.
yeah, it's just disappointing that it came from Omori Seiko. Like the drumming, if you hear the drums, it's like the most shittiest synth drums I've ever heard in my life. It's just, it sounds cheap and not powerful. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed by Omori Seiko.
I don't care about the instrumentals too much, I guess, except for the fact that I would expect more from her, but I don't know. I've never been a fan of Yurumerumo's vocals. And or in the sense that like I don't care if they falsetto sing it. I just want them to like sound good while they do it, but they're constantly going off key and stuff, and I'm not about that life. But
I
yeah.
like their music for the most part. So
I don't know. There's an aspect of the song that I like. I like Yurumerumo more. Like I like their stuff in the past. It's just this one it kind of rubs me the wrong way, I guess. So, but he's okay.
Yeah, see, and I can't say I ever really cared for their stuff, so.
So this is the first one that you like for some reason.
Yeah. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it is just the simple instrumentals during the verse with their vocals. It appeals to me.
Yeah,
I
I
like,
totally get that.
I like Ano's voice.
Ano's voice is great.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the group, it's like not good singing, and then on top, it's not a unique voice. Ano's not the best singer, but at least her voice is very unique. Everyone else
Yeah.
just sounds like they don't know how to sing.
Um,
And that's part of their charm for me. But it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb in a song like this where it's more normal than their usual stuff.
yeah.
I
And
like their
there's-
weirder stuff better.
There's a little more focus on the vocals because of the weaker instrumentals.
Yeah,
Or the
it
softer
stands out.
instrumentals.
Yep.
The one thing I didn't like about the video was one of the members' color is apparently white. And you can't freaking tell when she's singing because there's like a 1 grade difference in the color for the
Oh,
lyrics.
the shade is too hard to tell.
Like, wait, is somebody singing? Because, you know, if I'm like supposed to sing along with this, I can't
thought there were
tell.
Yeah, I thought there were 2 white members.
No, just one.
Oh. There's 2 of
There's-
them wearing white. Oh no.
Yeah, but they might be wearing white, but
That's not their actual member color.
the
Oh.
lyrics follow their member colors. There's purple,
What's-
red, white, and light blue.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't
No, I
read
think it's
that crap.
Yeah,
Oh, it is
Yeah.
purple.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
you
very
can't
subtle.
read that. You can't tell that you're actually supposed to be at, you know, a certain point in the lyrics. Because,
I mean, I could read it temporarily, but then like the background switched, and then it went onto like the TV screen, which was glowing white, and then that was the point where I could not read it. So
yeah. That was the big thing that, like, really annoyed me with this video.
alrighty.
Other than
Yeah, I
that,
get
well,
you.
that and the 2 minutes of yakking at the beginning.
Yeah, that definitely dropped some points off of it for me. I don't.
That's
Although I guess it helps set up the song. Maybe if I understood Japanese, I wouldn't mind as much. But
what is
I doubt it would make a difference.
Unmei?
Umei's
Fate.
Fate.
Fate. Okay.
like the TGS song,
Yeah,
Uh,
a much better song than this one.
great song.
Very good song.
yeah.
All right. Should
Yeah,
we?
well- Yeah, we should rate this. Chase.
All right. Yo, this song is like it's a no for me, dog. But at the same time, it's like a 68. I don't know. I don't know why I rate this one lower than the other ones, because I think it's pleasant, but it's not good for me. I'll give this PV like a 68 also. Stop talking. I want to hear the music. I thought we were done with drama PVs. Oh yeah, I legit have not seen a drama PV in like I think a year. Maybe I've just been lucky, but
There's been
We had one last week.
there's
Okay,
been
good
a
thing I wasn't
few.
here.
No,
There's
it was
been-
it was Bish.
or at least like a 14-minute like
Oh, I
AKS.
mean, that's
like,
because we can't cover AKS because they don't put the full PVs online.
haha.
Assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a few, but they've definitely tapered off a lot.
Good. Glad 2013 is over.
I would give this song. I'd give this song a 79. I really like this
Jesus.
song.
Yo, Draco's in it, dude.
I like this song. Okay.
All right.
I
I
can't
respect that,
explain
dude.
why, but I do. The PV, I'll give like a 73.
I disrespectfully disagree. I have
Hey,
no
man.
respect.
Hey man, you know some of those songs that like you just like you shouldn't like, or like you don't know why you like, but you do. This is one of those.
Hey.
I respect that. I respect that.
Yoshi.
respectfully.
Pyoka Pyoka Ultra.
Yo, he's calling that your weak point.
That's a song that's so bad that it's so good. This song
No.
is not that. This is not a bad song, okay? It's meh kind of song. In my opinion.
The PV, I'll give like, 72. I like that it's shot in the bars, but yeah, the 2 minutes of talking, no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2
no,
minutes
no,
of
no,
talking.
no.
And the fact that Ono has no dream for the future.
Yeah, well, if she had a dream, it would probably be something along the lines of, I want to be an anime character, or I want this world to end. That is my guess.
Why not both?
Both
Great.
of those.
Right? She's a supreme leader of the world as an anime character. Great. She's every anime antagonist.
What's your rating, boy?
I will give the PV a 60. I'm not even considering the 2-minute talking parts. That's something I can skip when I watch PVs. So it's not a big deal, but it's, I guess, that on top of the karaoke boxes. They're not interesting. It's dark and can't see the members very clearly. And it's not interesting. It's boring. I don't want this at all. Song, I'll give a 69. It has its moments, but it's a disappointing release written by Omori Seiko, and that one AKB chorus line is super disturbing and unnerving to hear in Yurumerumo. It's creepy. That's Yurumerumo. Ume.
I haven't listened to AKB in so long, and that just kind of like triggered me.
Yep. You should
So
go back
hard.
and listen to AKB. They have some great music.
Was it 2 weeks ago? I went back and rewatched B3 and 4.
Nice. B3
was-
is B3
I mean,
is
that's-
legendary.
Yeah, that's one to rewatch.
That was good stuff.
Yeah.
It's the good old days. The good old days of B3.
Yeah, when my year was actually like cute and funny.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Jesus! Shots fired. All right. Speaking of cute and funny, or whatever you said, I think you said funny.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe this isn't funny. It's
This isn't
Musubizm.
funny.
Kimi ni
No.
Muchu. XX.
Have you ever wanted?
No.
Have you ever wanted to look at Misa's eyes super close up because they're not big enough already?
They're huge.
Well, you can do that in this PV.
You're
This
too close, man.
this PV so triggered me.
Okay, so you were triggered and you were hinting at it, and we couldn't figure out why. Why are you so triggered?
The saturation of the PV,
Okay.
the color
her
choices
Yep.
that
Yeah.
they made for the backgrounds, the color choices they made for the props.
You
It's
don't like pastels, dude?
huh?
You don't like pastel colors?
It's not the palette choice of the color, it's the color itself. It blends
Oh.
in too well with the outfits and the skin tone, and the white background is so freaking bright you can't
Yeah.
see the ice cream and you can't see the tofu.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
look.
noticed that.
This prop is really important, but you can't see it because we don't know how to shoot a video.
There's a trigger warning.
Yeah, dude. Like, I can't even, like, their faces are too bright for me to look at sometimes. That's really bad. Whoever edited this needs to get fired, I think.
I made the comment in another channel that Japan needs to learn how to shoot videos
Yeah.
after
I mean, that's-
watching this.
Yeah, that's
because
a constant war that
this
we
is
won't win.
just terrible. The brown pinkish freaking background that they use, the hands just disappear into it, and it's like, really? You couldn't see this while you were previewing the video right there in the studio?
Nah, man, they were editing with flux on.
Oh, God.
I
It looks
will,
perfect.
Yeah.
I will say I watched this on my other TV, which is actually set darker, and it wasn't as bad.
Yeah,
What-
this is really bad on like a fully lit computer monitor.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Well, it is Japan filter and then some. So,
Japan filter, brightness, saturation, gamma, cranked up to 11.
yeah.
I mean,
Why doesn't everyone have like orange skin then? It's
I
like
don't
kind of
know.
getting there at TVH.
Some shots they look pink, so yes,
Yeah.
it is an
Yeah.
issue. I think they were trying to go for some sort of retro 80s looking thing because there's obvious references to, kind of like new wave-ish, 80s pop stuff visually and musically, so
Yeah.
they were trying to go for that. The first thing it reminded me of is if you guys have seen How I Met Your Mother, Robin Sparkles, Let's Go to the Mall. It is basically that, just not as aggressively in your face. So, it's... The influences are very obvious and ham-fisted into this.
Yeah.
So...
It's not...
It is right.
It's not enough aesthetic, though. I gotta say. They need more aesthetic.
I mean, they tried to fill it in with, like, empty, soulless, random shit. And it just didn't work.
Yeah. You know what the most disturbing part of this was for me? Is, like, when they zoom in on Misa's eyes at the beginning, you can see her pupils dilate and contract.
Yeah.
And it's really kind of gross. At least for me. Maybe some people are into that, but...
Yeah, man. Pupil fetishes.
Let me lick your eyeball.
Yeah. I got some eye drops. I got edible eye drops.
God. Watermelon flavored eye drops.
Oh God.
That's the next fetish.
Yeah.
It's a true shame because I think Musubizm is one of the consistently pretty members of like the
they're
idol
all
industry.
models.
Right.
They're all models.
They're all selected because they were pretty, right? And that's what idols usually do. But like Musubizm in particular are like above average in terms of looks, even for like good-looking idol groups.
Yeah, I know, but that's like saying, dang, Ebisu Muscats are really hot and sexy. Well, yeah, that's because they're all AV actresses.
Well, I mean, they're still an idol group, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's skewed because of their roots.
But I mean, idol auditions, it's kind of like, how pretty are you, and can you sing? Oh, you can sing a little bit, great.
And can you dance?
Unfortunately, Musubizm can't really sing, so.
I'm not sure they can dance either.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like their crappy vocals because it kind of lends itself to this unique kind of vibe. I guess. I mean, I wouldn't actively listen to it all the time, but it's fitting sometimes.
Yeah, I don't mind their singing. I'm just saying it is not good though.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's not great, but it's not like a huge turnoff. It's fine. Whatever. They're idols.
Have you heard Caro Caro Bonito?
No.
No.
They're this British-based like J-pop band, and it sounds a lot like this, like music-wise. And the vocalist is definitely a lot better. And yeah, I don't like music-wise. I just got this huge Caro Caro Bonito vibe. It's like the super kind of cutesy '80s new wave J-pop hybrid.
Yeah. I mean, that's totally what this is. This is that. If there ever was that.
Yeah.
And this was not something I was ever into in the 80s, so I'm not really into it now.
How do you feel about your era being appropriated?
Whatever. They haven't done hair metal yet, so...
Oh, that's never coming back, Draco. Let's just face it.
Oh.
Do you want idols doing hair metal anyways?
Why not?
Because it'd be so bad and so cringy. It'd probably be the worst thing ever.
It would just be so try-hard.
That was... Well, wasn't hair metal tryhard anyway?
No, but like the frontmen being like kind of androgynous and like sexual and weird and creepy, like that's not something idols can do.
I don't know.
Didn't they do that with that weird trap group, like where all the girls looked like dudes and they cut their hair short?
Yeah.
Who was that?
Oh, Nakano Fujo Sisters.
Yeah, it was Fudanjuku.
Yeah.
Oh, Fudanjuku.
Yeah, Fudanjuku could do hair metal.
Yeah. Well, no, they wouldn't do hair metal. It would just turn into visual K.
Oh God, no.
Okay. Also, here's the other prerequisite for hair metal. They need to have good vocals.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Give me Van Halen,
Yeah.
not Van Hagar.
God. All right.
So not as long as it's not Rose, Axl Rose.
What's wrong with Axl Rose?
I never liked his vocals.
Yeah,
Meow, meow.
you don't like listening to a cat screech?
No, I've liked some of their stuff, but I never really cared for his vocals.
Yeah. All right. Should we rate
Yeah,
this one?
I think we should rate it. Chase.
All right. I give this 2.5 millimeters of pupil dilation out of being blinded by their faces because of the filter. I'll give this song like a. I'll give this song an 80. I like this song. And if you like this song, you should check out Cara Cara Bonito, which is this, but like way better.
Shots fired.
No, it really is though. It's much better than this. This is like Cara Cara Bonito, like that's been sitting in water for like a day, and it's really diluted. But yeah, it's good. It's not the best Musubizm song though.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. I'll give this PV a fat 69 because it's very visually offensive at times, but they're still cute. But it's really bad also.
Wow. I'm gonna give this PV a big fat 0 because
Jesus.
I will never watch this video again, ever.
Is that the first 0 that's ever been given out?
Very possibly.
Dude, there's been worse PVs than this.
Oh, I cannot watch this video.
Jesus Christ.
The song I'll give it like a 70.
Watch it with Flux on. It's not that bad. Sorry.
Put my
Go ahead.
sunglasses on because
Yeah, dude.
oh my freaking god. I give the song like a 70. It's all right, but it's not really my style, so I won't judge it too harshly.
You can get skin cancer from watching this PV.
Yeah.
Rays, man.
The UV rays are just glaring.
I'll give the PV a 70. I like the ideas. I think the outfits are interesting. It's kind of lewd because the skirt is see-through and they're wearing shorts under it. So you kind of see their shorts. And it's
Lewd.
sort of suggestive. But I like the way it's shot, except for the filters, of course. Filters are the most egregious issue. But I also think the backgrounds are very boring. They try to make it up with like the CG effects and random cartoony shit happening, but it's just actually not that interesting. It's a little plain. So yeah, that's a little disappointing. So that's 70. And the song, I'll give a 77. It's catchy, but I don't think it builds to the chorus very well. It's very flat the entire time, so I wish there was a little more ups and downs to kind of give the song a little more personality. But it's a catchy song overall, and it's fine. So that's Musubizm Kimi ni Muchu. Next up, Yumemiru Adolescence. La 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 Life.
La la la.
I had to count.
Sharara. Sharara.
This video was so loud.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's the proxy. It always does that.
So, I don't know if anyone else had the same reaction I did, but I watched this and listened to it going, what the hell is going on? And even at the end, I just said, what the hell was that? What did I just fucking listen to and watch?
I thought it'd be like a kind of cool like day-to-day thing where like the girl, she's like, I wake up, it's a beautiful day, and then her group mate pops out next to her. It's like, yeah, man, we had a great thing last night going on.
Like, it's so weird because I don't think the song or the PV matches each other. The song is like this jazzy show tune.
The song reminds me of like La La Land.
Is that what La La Land does? Okay, that's probably where they stole it from. It's probably La La Land.
Yeah. Also, I didn't like La La Land, so
Oh, there you go. So
But I like this song better than La La Land.
It's like a musical, like theater show tune, right? It's jazzy. It's kind of show tune-ish.
Yeah.
And then it hits the chorus.
Well, the chorus is the really subtle part where da 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 da, like that's the chorus. The part you're talking about is the bridge.
Okay.
The bridge makes no sense. I don't know what genre it is, but it goes into a weird fucking alternate dimension, and I thought this song was gonna go in weird places, but it goes back to the original jazzy show tune style. It's so weird.
It's really weird. It's almost like a rock bridge.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's just so random and weird.
With like really heavy electric guitars, and it's just weird.
Yeah.
And then it's just that never happened. We're back to doing the cha-cha.
It's so weird. It is I went on an emotional roller coaster, and I didn't even. There's nothing that happens in the song or the PV to take me on an emotional roller coaster, but I was taken on an emotional roller coaster. It's so weird. And it's Yumemiru Adolescence, right? If it's one thing if like Momoko or Ebichu did it, because haha, they do weird shit, right?
Yeah.
But it's Yumemiru Adolescence who basically do very straightforward, attitude, girl power songs, and typical idol pop.
Yeah.
And this is so out of their element and out of nowhere that it's just insane.
I think the first time I watched this, like at the end of the bridge, I just literally said, "What?"
Yeah,
like,
that was my reaction the entire time. What?
It felt like a power like if you listen to Dream Theater at all, they have these like super long like kind of guitar interludes where they're just kind of hovering on like a note and like
what's the
doing
guy's
that
name?
ambient kind of
Joe Satriani,
John Petrucci.
He's just like jerking himself off with the guitar for like 10 minutes.
Steve Vai.
Yeah, Steve Vai. That was so out of place. What the fuck was that?
It's so weird.
I don't know. We don't know what that was.
The rest of the song, like, I was so down with the rest of the song, too. Like, I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was really pleasant.
It's not a bad song, but it's a little too soft for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's really subtle.
Punch to it for me.
You want your show tunes to kick you in the balls and drag you through the mud.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It just needs a little more something to it.
It needs a little sriracha.
Yeah, it's not spicy. Like, it's done really well.
Yeah.
But it's just not interesting.
I think if we're using food comparisons, this is like a fluffy cream pie.
It's vanilla.
Yeah, but it's vanilla. It's not even like cheese cake kind of deal,
Yeah.
Or it has more texture.
Boston cream pie. Give me that. Yeah.
This is like a Walmart eclair.
Yeah.
Oh no. That is so insulting.
No, but any kind of eclair is fine if you're in the right, mental state. You know where it's from, then it's like
not a Walmart eclair.
I lower my expectations. I'm sure their sugar creek cookies and shit are fine, so I think it's okay.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah. All right. I still like this, but
I mean, I like it, but I'm not gonna go back and listen to it again.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, probably not.
There's just not enough interest in it for me.
I mean, I'm not actively trying to go listen to show tunes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with a few notable exceptions, but I'm not trying to listen to idol show tunes. Definitely not.
Yeah, I'm not a very big show tune guy, so.
And what was the phone call in the middle of that interrupted?
I don't know, man. Nothing makes
sense.
sense.
It was only in subtitles, so
they subtitled the entire PV. Even the phone call where they don't actually say anything in the song.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
On a positive note, I do think this is the best the members have ever looked. They look really good in this getup.
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're looking fine.
Kobayashi Ray is back, and she cut her hair. So if whatever,
It's a cool
I
bob.
yeah.
don't
if you're
know
into
any
that.
of their names. I've never really paid attention to them.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I'm like, wow, they look really good, and I'm paying attention.
They've always been a cute group, I think.
Yeah.
Good looking group.
I think, again, they're models. I think
Yeah.
they're another model group.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Red One kind of reminds me of Yuko, way
Yeah, a
back in
little
the
bit.
heyday.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everyone basically has a modeling background or acting background, so yeah. Yeah, the PV just day-to-day life of a Japanese girls living in the 1950s America. That's basically
This is La La Land Idol Edition.
yes, it has to. I've never seen La La Land. I've seen the poster, so I'd imagine this is what Japanese La La Land would be.
Yeah.
I don't know the plot. I don't know what kind of characters are involved. I don't know if it's a
just
comedy.
feel wise. Just feel wise.
Yeah.
Like this is Japanese La La Land.
Great. So
But then they drive, to the end of the driveway in a Bentley.
that's a Bentley.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the sign. Symbol.
No, that's a Mini Cooper.
I thought it was a Mini Cooper. Like a
This is a
convertible
Mini Cooper. It's literally a Mini Cooper.
I don't think I've ever seen a Bentley that small. I don't know if those exist.
Look in the insignia. That's a Mini Cooper.
Okay.
Mini Coopers ain't cheap either, but
Yeah,
ain't
no, they're
Bentley.
Well, Bentleys
they're
have
cheap
wings.
midget cars.
The Bentley logo has wings on it too.
Yeah, it's a big B.
Just trust, it's a Mini Cooper. I had friends. I've ridden in a Mini Cooper multiple times. This is a Mini Cooper.
Yeah, I don't think Bentleys make convertible.
I also don't think
compact cars.
Bentleys don't have cheap plastic side view mirrors.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nah.
Sounds like a no. Chase, rate it.
Yeah, I'll give this song a. I'll give this song like an 82.
What the
It's-
fuck?
It's a Gucci.
Wow.
Actually, yeah, I'll give it like an 81. It's not 82. It's an 81.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, I like it, dude. It's so pleasant, and honestly, on a summer's day, I'm not trying to listen to metal. I'm not trying to listen to some up girls 4 to the floor, drop Molly and get a seizure. I want something to cool me down. I want something that's as cool as I want to feel, and I think this is hitting the mark. I think that's also why I liked the other song that I compared to Cara Cara Bonito. I already forgot it because it's too hot. The Musubizm song. Yeah.
Yumemiru.
So, yeah. So, yeah. That's how I feel about it. I'll give this PV like a 79. I think it's good. Again, like, it's kind of weirdo. The song wise, but it doesn't detract enough for me to like really kill it down. At least in my opinion. It's just bizarre, and I can handle bizarre,
I'd give the song. I mean, yeah, the guitar part, whatever that isn't that long. Though it's really weird that they're like all depressed during it. So I'll give the song like a, I don't know, 71. It's alright, but I'm definitely not going to listen to it again. The PV I'll give a 74. It's shot well. It's one of the better shot PVs this week, I think. But it's really not that interesting to watch. You can only watch them swing their legs like half a foot so often.
I'll give the PV and the song both a 70. I think it's just a weird package. I don't think the PV and the song fit each other very well. The nothingness in the PV kind of highlights the nothingness of the song. I don't think it's even catchy. I like the idea, but I don't think it's catchy and not exciting, both visually and audio-wise. So, yeah, I will not visit this ever again. Yumemiru Adolescence, La 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 Life. Last but not least, what?
That has to be a La La Land reference.
It has to be. It's too coincidental to not be. I know this one really isn't a La La Land reference. Wakita Monari, song's called "I'm With You." So Wakita.
This song is so good.
I was gonna say, what's the biggest flaw in the video?
The green filter.
The fisheye lens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you would like it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You don't like looking like you're a fish?
I mean, I get the idea.
Actually, it's not even the fish eye so much. It's just the limited view that it gives.
You would rather it be expanded.
Yeah.
Give it a wider view.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God it's not the entire PV.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But even then, I don't think this is a very interesting PV. This is the classic, if you're a guy that's into Wakita Monari, insert yourself into this PV and pretend you're on a date with her kind of thing, right? She's driving by herself along, on the highway with the window and the roof rolled down, and the camera angle is from the passenger side while she's driving. So, it is a, date fantasy video. She's like eating ice cream and shit. So.
Date simulator.
For sure. Yeah.
The song's literally called "I'm With You."
Yeah. So it makes a lot of sense. It is definitely a date simulator, and it's in that way it's cool, but not enough happens for me. It's fairly I don't know, safe, fairly uneventful.
Yeah.
It's not very romantic, even if it is supposed to be a date. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very boring.
I think it's some good shots, but
yeah, for sure.
It's I don't know, I feel like there's something missing to really make it pop.
It's empty.
Yeah.
This might be my usual complaint of maybe you should have some people in the background to kind of fill in the spaces.
But to ruin my immersion when I'm on with my girlfriend Monari-chan.
I think it's the opposite for me. I think it ruins the immersion that she's by herself the entire time.
Yeah. I don't do imagining me. I'm not that interested in her, so.
Pretty sure most people aren't too down for that. At least I hope so.
A date simulator video does nothing for me.
If I wanted a date simulator, I'd go play a dating simulator.
I think it depends on who the idol is, if it's going to be a dating simulator PV.
Yeah.
If it's Yagami Kumi, I think you'd go crazy for it. I think we'd all go crazy for it.
Yeah, it would depend on what's going on, I think.
Yeah, but I think you would be interested in it.
Yeah, I'd watch it. Doesn't mean I'd
I bet you would. I would bet you $100 you would like it.
Maybe.
I would take that.
She's reading a book in the library. Oh my God, Kumi!
No. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
I would say so. I would say yes.
Yeah. I'll double down. All right. I think the song. I like the song a lot. I just think the chorus is lacking.
Yeah.
feel like that melody is a bit of a cop out. Like I'm not a fan of that part.
It's like, hey, I can't think of an interesting melody, so let's just speed up the rhythm. Like, let's give it choppy rhythm, and maybe that'll give it energy. I guess that's like that cop out.
Or yeah, it just feels it feels like an amateur like songwriting move, honestly. Which is kind of a shame. It brings the song down quite a bit, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It sounds like, cause like it sounds like a Karia Sarah song, like a solo song, and I'm totally down with songs that sound like that, but yeah, it sours it. Like just the chorus, it alone sours it. The rest of the song is pretty good, though, to me.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of information about whoever the producer was for this in the the description, but yeah, I'm not into this retro style or whatever you want to call it. So, Especia and Wakita Monari, her first song wasn't bad. I enjoyed that one, but this one just does not do it for me. It wants to put me to sleep. So.
Yeah, it's not the most exciting song, and it's definitely not the catchiest. So, I think her songs have actually gotten worse and worse as the time has gone on. Like, her first thing was like In the City, and the last one we talked about was like her in a house, and I forgot what the song was called, but Boyfriend, and I didn't like that all that much. I thought it was okay. No, In the City's the first one.
That was pretty good.
I like that one a lot. And then she released Boyfriend, and now this, so it's kind of like slowly downgrading. Maybe I need to temper my expectations. Like, In the City is just a peak, and that her regular average stuff is going to be more like this. And that's okay. That's fine. This isn't a bad thing at all. So it's, it's fine that it is par for course, because it is still something that's pleasant to listen to, and I wouldn't mind listening to it like another time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd have to be in a really special mood to listen to this.
Yeah, well, it's a pleasant song, so I don't think it's inappropriate, like, unless you're at a funeral. So.
Yeah. I think if my insomnia was kicking in, maybe I'd listen to this to try and put myself to sleep.
Like, it's not an exciting song, but I think it's pleasant. I don't think it's like a sleeper song like a boring ballad would be. I think that has more.
I'm not always looking for. Yeah, I don't want to be listening to like upbeat bangers 24/7. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think this is a song I would use to put myself to sleep. It doesn't have any of those like really loud drum solos or guitar solos. There's no shouting in the vocals, so this is something I could probably fall asleep.
I mean, Put Myself to Sleep would be like a Nogizaka B-side. This is
oh yeah,
a little more exciting than that.
Yeah, even a Nogizaka A-side.
They had some good A-sides.
Who would put me to sleep?
Yeah.
Y'all got to get down with like mellow city pop or yacht pop. That's what they call it nowadays.
But
or lounge music.
It's not lounge music is like really that'll put you to sleep.
Yeah.
The description calls this freaking house dance music.
I mean, it's like it's a certain type of house / dance music. It's not the type that you're thinking of. It's like it's a specific subgenre of it. That's why.
I love the subtle instrumentals for stuff like this. So,
like if you listen to it, like it's very obviously electronic beat. Like it's a house / techno beat, and it's got like a lot of sampling going on in it. So it is a house / dance beat. It's just not one you'd go hard to.
Yeah.
In that sense.
Is she wearing a Comic-Con shirt?
I thought it said come on.
I think
it says come on.
I thought it said con.
No.
No, it says come on.
I think that's
one word.
Yeah.
Is it an E? I thought it was a C. Okay.
Nah. If you go to like 20 seconds, you can see it pretty clearly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was trying to think of a
see it.
dirty joke
Great.
because she had "come on" written on
damn
the
it.
chest.
Oh god, damn it! All right, anything
I'm
else?
sorry. No.
Rate it, Chase.
I'll give this one an 82. I'm about this style. It just could have been done a lot better, but it's still nice. I'll give this PV like a 72. I'm not crazy about it. There's not a whole lot going on at all.
I'm gonna
Wrong
give this-
person to have a date PV with.
Yeah. That's probably very true. I'm gonna give the song I'll give it a 72. I'm not into this at all. The PV I'm gonna give a 67 though, because it is boring, and I have no interest in watching it.
I'll give the PV a 70. It's boring, but it's nicely shot. Monari looks great, but yeah, it's definitely boring as hell. It's not even exciting for a self-insert date simulator. It's pretty lackluster and uneventful. Will be the greatest term to use for it. Song, I'll give a 77. It's catchy. It's got its moments. The chorus is okay. I think I like the instrumentals a little more than the actual like song melody itself. I really like that. So, yep. That's Wakita Monari. I'm with you.
This PV makes me wonder if it's done by the same director that did Fanta Rhymes. But Fanta Rhymes tended to be more interesting than this.
I don't think Fanta Rhymes are interesting at all. I think
I didn't like them.
It's probably par for course. But it's the same person.
They had more props and stuff in theirs.
Don't think they did, man. I think
They did.
I recall an entire PV shot in a dance studio. I recall another PV shot of them driving the entire time.
Yeah, that one was not very good.
I don't think
Eye of the Wise was good though. I know that.
Fanta Rhyme is pretty forgettable for the most part. Alright, that's all the PVs we're going to talk about. Let's pick the MVPV of the night, the most valuable promotion video of the night, the one that is awarded to the most interesting song and or the PV as a package or by themselves. Chase, what is your top two?
God, this one's kind of hard, and not like in a good way. Even though it gave good scores, like nothing's like incredible, you know. I guess my number one is Come Back to Me.
Oh great.
Draco.
Yoshi.
Oh my god, you fucking idiots! Come on! I'm dying, man! Jesus Christ. My top two is Musubizm and Wakita Monari. I think they're clearly the top two. Everything else had massive issues, I think. I liked Musubizm's Kimi no Michu song the most. Wakita Monari is basically the song. I didn't like any of the PVs tonight. I thought it was all pretty lackluster. Songs kinda too. It's just I'm basing this on the songs, and I think my two favorite songs for tonight are those two.
Yeah, my top two were Wakita Monari and Musubizm.
I guess I got outvoted.
Well, you liked the You'll Melt More song, right?
Yeah, but I would.
That
have
was
to
your
go
favorite?
I would have to go with You'll Melt More.
Yeah, I'm not. I will not allow that to win. I will block it.
Cock blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song. I'm sorry, I didn't like that song.
It's already
Yeah.
outvoted. So what is your number two or whatever, so we can break the tie that me and Chase have for the
Main choice.
Well,
Choice.
there's no way in hell I'm going with Musubizm.
So would you
That
go with
PV
Wakita
was
Monari?
such a train wreck. I wouldn't even think about Musubizm.
I think you're overblowing the train wreck of Musubizm, but okay.
You gotta watch with Flux on, dude. I'm telling you. That's how they edited it. That's how it was meant to be seen in its original format. You know they like retro. They refit movies that were made a long time ago so that you can see
Stretch
them in
it
the
out.
original. Yeah. You have to put it on with Flux. That's the viewing in original format.
I guess between the two, I'd have to go with Monari.
Okay, but what would have been your other number 2 then?
God.
If it wasn't Monari or Musubizm.
Obviously, Stella Beats, dude.
Yeah, I'm like torn between them and Yurumerumo. Or Yurumerumo.
No, I'm saying what's your other pick?
Like I said, I'm torn between Stella Beats and Yumemiru.
So
Oh,
it doesn't-
Yumemiru. Okay, so that doesn't help. All right, so which one would you're saying Wakita Monari is the better
Yeah.
choice over Musubizm?
Yeah, easily.
Okay, well I think you're crazy, but is that okay, Chase?
Yeah. Monari was my number 1,
Okay.
and
I think
Musubizm was my number 2.
I think Musubizm is more interesting as a package, but okay, yeah, okay, that's fine, whatever. Wakita Monari.
Okay, can I be fair? I think the PV on Musubizm was better if you if you turn your brightness down to 0.
Like, I get that
Like,
Japan filter
Yeah.
it's a disaster, but it
Yeah,
has way more interesting
content-wise.
ideas.
Yeah, content-wise, it was good. Content-wise, it was better.
It's more interesting than watching
Picture-wise,
Wakita Monari. Yeah,
Editing-wise, they need to be shot.
for sure.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Wakita Monari was not interesting to watch, but the
Yeah,
song was
it's
better.
boring. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right, so Wakita Monari, I'm with you, is the MVPV of the week. And, yeah. If you're part of her management, reach out to us at newsquakana.com. So if you're listening to this in audio form, thank you for listening. We do broadcast live on Saturday nights, sometime between 7 and 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you follow Newsquakana on Twitter at Newsquakana. Follow me on Twitter at YoshiRex, Draco at Draco60, and Chase at StarLancerPG. Anything else, boys?
I am slowly penetrating the idol industry.
God damn it. All right.
One idol at a time. One idol group at a time.
God damn it. All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Later.
Goodbye.